Thanks, Liz. And thank you everyone who's logged on to the webinar and your interest in what I have to say today. So just one thing I want to say to people, we've got a special offer coming at the end of the webinar, so stay tuned for that. So Headart and Brain is my company, and basically that describes what we do. So we work in the area of leadership development and HR capability development. And we work with the head, which is the rational, logical content. We work with the heart, which is getting engagement and buy-in. And the brain part is basically neuroscience.
So I'm just listening in. It's all right, keep going, Jan. It's just some...
Okay. So if you're interested, take a look at our website. There's loads of resources on there. So what's neuroscience telling us about change? And I personally think it's telling us quite a lot of really useful stuff. We've done a lot of work with organizations using the science and had really good results with their change programs. So first of all, a couple of things about how the brain really works. One of the things that a lot of research has been done on is what we call social connection. So basically humans, we have an assumption in business that humans are economic beings, that we offer them certain rewards like money and bonuses and things like that, benefits. And in return, humans give us in the workplace their skills, their time, and their energy. What neuroscience is beginning to show us is that humans can't really survive without connection to others, and that one of the reasons we developed a big brain and a big prefrontal cortex was really to help us understand others. So in order to thrive in social groups, we need to be able to kind of read other people's minds, to be able to make assumptions about how other people need to be treated, what their goals are, what will motivate them, what will motivate them particularly to work with us and help us. And what happens at a brain level is working with other people creates what we call a positive reward sense in the brain. So when you help somebody else with something, when you do something for someone else, be it charity or teach someone else something, that all makes us feel good. And that is experienced as a reward in the brain. And this is really important, I think, in a change sense, and I'll say a little bit more about that in a moment. The other thing that science has shown us is that our brain scans for threat and reward, and we tend to notice about 5 times more threat than we do reward. And if you think about that from a survival point of view, it was much more important for us to notice, you know, a tiger stalking us in the savannah or the snake in the grass that might kill us. So we're highly attuned to notice threat. The thing is, in the modern day business, that threat is often social threat. So it's things like being left out of a meeting, being left out of consultation and being told what's going on. It's things like your boss frowning at you in the mornings when they come in. So that all creates a sense of threat in our brain. And threat is like extreme stress. When we're feeling like that, our logical, rational, creative part of our brain doesn't work so well. And in extreme circumstances, it stops working altogether. So that's that feeling you get when you say, oh my goodness me, my mind's just gone a blank. That's probably being created by an extreme sense of threat in your brain. Now, when we're in a change situation, there are a number of things that may be created, either mostly as a threat, sometimes as a reward, that are triggered in a change situation. So this model tries to describe that in a simple way. So those threats tend to happen in one of 4 areas. So there might be a threat to our sense of certainty. So you used to know how to do your job and what was expected of you, and then when the organization comes along